Hi guys, welcome back to Clare's Kingdom, where we talk facts, walk fierce, and remind the world that well-behaved women rarely make history. Yeah. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna get right into it. So I know many of us have experienced fake friends, toxic friends, narcissistic friends, all that energy and behaviors, but today's video we're gonna cover why you seriously need to distance yourself away from these people. And at first it may seem small, it may seem insignificant, but I'm gonna just share a few stories, because some of my personal stories, because sometimes it's the little things that reveal the biggest red flag. Energy never lies. When it comes to friendships, energy never lies. That little tug in your stomach, that little shiver down your spine you get when that one person's around, that unease, that feeling like something's off, even when they're smiling, they're with you. Guys, I've been in situations where I'm friends with someone, or supposedly befriending someone, and it's like them sitting next to me, they're all giddy and happy, but my spirit is disturbed. I don't know if anyone has ever experienced that, where like you physically feel like you're in danger, like something bad is sitting next to me, or like something bad is like near me. And it's so scary, because you would never look at this person and think, oh, that's an evil person, or that's a jealous person, or that's a narcissistic person. But I don't know, it's spiritual. But yeah, first things first, jealousy is so quiet, and this is what I was talking about. Jealousy is so quiet at first, and it's in the awkward glances, the backhanded compliments, the energy shift when you succeed or when you glow up. Like, you have to really pay attention to the signs. So I'm gonna share one of my first story of when I had a friend, a uni friend at Maiden University, and we were hitting it off. When we became friends at first, I was barely on this like level up journey, trying to get my life together. It was just vibes, we were all vibes. Everyone was just kind of like on the same level, right? So then obviously I start getting into my beauty, I start losing weight, I start glowing up, and I'm more expressive with my beauty. For example, we were in the bathroom, me and this uni friend, right? And I was just minding my business. We're both like, we used the bathroom, and then we came out to the mirrors and adjusting ourselves. And then I take out my lip gloss and my lipstick, and I'm putting it on. And I use this makeup pack where I use my lipstick as blush as well. So my blush had kind of faded throughout the day, so I just applied a bit on my cheeks and my nose. And guys, when I say I looked up, and this girl was staring me down, dagger eyes, as in she looked disgusted. She looked like it was a few. When she realized I looked at her, it was like a quick, swift, but this girl was giving me dagger eyes, and she's one of many people that have done that to me. And I remember just feeling so uncomfortable, so weird. And then she was like, oh, you use your blush. I think she was like, oh, you use your lipstick as blush. I was like, yes, hack. And she's like, oh. And then she proceeds to say, I like something more subtle. I mean, I never really asked, but she felt the need to say that, which I found so weird. And that was just one of so many red flags in that friendship that does not even exist anymore. But I remember just feeling so uncomfortable, and that was just one. Like, there's been instances where I would wear something, let's say I wear a skirt, because I'm the type of person to actually show up my best to university, to lectures, to seminar. I don't believe in ever dressing personally, so I will literally show up to uni with a full beat, nails done, hair done, dress, heels, everything. And there was a day where I decided to wear a pencil skirt, and she was just looking at me up and down, not even to say, oh, you look good, or just, just a simple compliment. She was like, oh wow, you're wearing a pencil skirt. She was like, I haven't worn one since sixth form college days. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, I would never wear that to uni. And she just proceeds to tell me all these unsolicited opinions, like, okay, what does you not ever wearing that to uni got to do with me? Like, what do you mean you'd never wear that? Okay, but that's why I'm wearing it, you're not wearing it. So I just don't know, it was just weird things, like comments like that. So the next thing I would say is that narcissistic friends will compete with you but not celebrate you. And I just used that example that can kind of cover that point as well. So if you've ever had a friend that low-key competes with you, you're not crazy. And I think the most annoying thing about these situations is that you can see it. When you're the person actually experiencing it, it's so easy to highlight. But to everyone else, they probably don't see it, or they probably don't pay attention to it. So if you were ever to talk about it or bring it up, you just look like you're making stuff up, or you're reaching, or trying to look for attention. Another example, another story of this, another random lady in my uni cohort, and she's an older woman, right? And I remember we were getting ready for our presentation, and I was simply reapplying my lip gloss, my lipstick, and she was just staring at me with these dagger eyes. Guys, let me tell you, when it comes to these toxic people, the dagger eyes will tell you it's the eyes. Like, the eyes, they never lie, Chico. The eyes never lie, Chico. I love that movie quite. Like, the eyes never lie. And then when she realized, like, I was looking at her, she's like, oh, remember, she said something on the lines of, oh, are you getting ready to go out, or are you doing it because of the presentation? Are you putting lip gloss? Are you putting a lipstick on because of the presentation? And I'm just like, no, like, this is my norm. And that's the thing about a lot of people, because they decide to show up every day bland or basic or not putting effort in their appearance. So when they see someone else, or they see you put in some effort, they assume it's because of a special occasion or because of an interview. Like, I've been told or asked many times, oh, am I going to an interview? Because I like to dress, Olivia Pope style or whatnot. And it's like, no, this is literally my wardrobe. And it's come to a point where I literally don't own any casual clothes. I literally have gym clothes. I have my night wear pajamas, and then I have my everyday wardrobe, which is becoming more curated and just professional, classy, and I love that vibe. And it's like, they have to make a valid reason in their head as into why you would bother to make in their head. It's like they're competing with you. They're like, how can I one up you? Like, they don't like to see you quote unquote one up them, especially when it comes to looks in that department. And you know what's funny? The same people that have all these comments and whatnot, the next day will be doing the same thing. Like, I remember the girl that was there trying to downplay my blush, or try to say it was too much, or try to say she likes myself. Guys, the same girl a few days later started putting blush on her cheeks, and I clocked it, and I was just like, okay, yeah, red flag. Because they will shoot you down, they will mock you, they will make fun of you, they'll gaslight you, and then they'll copy you. Just remember that, guys. And lastly, I'll say that these so-called friends, they will sabotage or isolate you, even in small moments. Like, jealous friends can start seeing you shine, and it doesn't even have to be public success. It can literally just be within yourself, you glowing up, you fixing your life, and even your quiet confidence. Because I'm quite a reserved, quiet person, especially in the public, and that alone will threaten people. For example, I remember we were in a group meeting, so for one of my assignments in university, and it was a group of girls, actually. I think, yeah, all girls. I think there was like 4 to 5 of us, and we were discussing ideas, right, for the product. We had to record a presentation. So obviously, because there's we have friendships in the group, so it's very easy to get misled with the assignment. But I was just trying to stay on guard or stay on topic, because one thing about me is that I take my work very seriously. So it's like, let's just get the work done. We can talk about things, or talk about our personal lives after. And we were trying to brainstorm on how to get the work done effectively. Tell me why everybody was saying their two-piece, and I was speaking, and I was being blatantly ignored. As in, these are my so-called friends, and I'm being blatantly ignored. And I accepted it. I was like, okay, cool. And I stayed quiet and I withdrew. Tell me why the girl, this is the same girl that was a red flag, and which I realized was jealous for me. She basically says the exact same thing I said. Next thing, everyone's like, yeah, oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. And everyone starts, and then we jump on that idea. And I was like, I literally just said that. So they purposely decided to ignore me, or because the idea was coming from me, they didn't want to accept it. And that's one of the most frustrating things you will experience when you have narcissistic or jealous friends, because they don't want you to be seen. They feel like you already have enough attention, you already have enough, beauty and all these things. So it's like, for them to give you credit or having good ideas and being smart too, it's just, they can't handle it. And the thing I find weird is that these people try so hard to be around you, but then they just want to belittle you, they want to isolate you, they want to study you, they want to copy you, they want to mimic you. But in reality, these are not your friends. So guys, I hope this video has helped somebody, and I hope my stories, as traumatic as they get, help somebody out there. And just know that it's better to be alone than to be surrounded by a bunch of sharks, a bunch of people trying to get close to you, know your secrets, and set you up eventually. Because jealous people can unalive you. I've seen that, and I've heard that around as well. Like, jealousy, envy, it doesn't end well. So protect yourself, save yourself, ladies, and know that you are the queen of your own life, and you don't need anyone, you don't need any person who has decided to put you less than in their mind. Really and truly, they've already put you on a pedestal, but they will try to act like they think that you're less than. But you are not here to be anybody's sponge, anybody's punching bag. So just walk away from toxic and narcissistic friends. And these type of people feel like they are the only ones that should shine, which is why they thrive in sidekick, when they have sidekick friends. And when you're not a sidekick friend, when you're the main character energy, you just know it's not going to work. And if you're on the channel, if you're listening to this video, I can reassure y'all that you are the main character, okay? And you do not owe these people nothing. You can be less and you can shrink, or you can just be more and be yourself and find people or attract people that eventually be willing to be pretty together, or be willing to be smart together, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Yeah.